Now that lockdown has been lifted, interstate travel has resumed, I'm very sure friends and families will be ajaking you to go out and have an adventure. And being Malaysia, you have a diverse amount of places to go to. You've got your beaches, your forest reserves, your mountains, your fruit farms. But just because you are ready for an adventure doesn't really mean that your car is ready too. So these are 5 things that you need to do to make sure your car is ready for your adventures. So for tip number 1, you're gonna have to check all your levels. So I'm talking engine oil, your radiator fluid, your windshield wiper fluid, your brake fluids. Get your car serviced beforehand, before making your journey, because you don't really want your car to have a problem in the middle of your adventures. So for tip number 2 would be to check your lights, your main beam, your high beams, your fog lights and your indicators, because not only do you want to be able to see at night, but you also want to be seen. So for tip number 3, make sure that you fill up your petrol, fill up your touch and go, and you're already at the petrol station, so might as well fill up your car tire pressures. Now, the reason why I need to tell you about your touch and go is because you do not want to be that guy that gets stuck in the smart tech lane or the touch and go lane and have like a 1 kilometer crawl behind you just because you couldn't be bothered. For tip number 4, make sure you're seated comfortably and correctly. Make sure that your mirrors are all aligned properly and make sure everyone is strapped in before you start your journey. Especially if you have kids in the car, be sure to only give them their comforters, their pillows, make them comfortable after you have safely strapped everyone in. Because in the event of something unwanted, you want to be sure that your car can keep you as safe as it can. For my final tip, it is especially for parents. If you are taking your kids out with you, be sure to strap them in to a Miras certified car seat, like this new Produa Care seat. It is meant for kids aged between 0 to 12 years old, and it will keep your little ones safe throughout your journey. So those are the 5 things that you have to remember before you set out on your next road trip. Have fun, have an adventure, but please stay safe.